Welcome back to CWC Top Plays. This month, we've managed to assemble a collection of 7 plays that, hopefully, all members of the OSRS community can enjoy. Without further ado, let's get started. Starting off with number 7, we have Maxo, scoring in a 5v5. Maxo's score is down ground and passes the flag to him. Maxo's teammates deal with an ahead mage off bridge as Maxo hugs the west wall. Maxo is able to get a splash and makes it through south rocks. Outside his small door, Maxo avoids a ZGSer by running around the spear wall. That will likely be a score. Thanks for the stream highlight. In the 6th position is Ammar, maging in a 5v5. Ammar has both a mage and scorer frozen at mid, while both flags are taken. Ammar is killed and both flags are on his spawn. His scorer scores while Ammar runs to get ahead from under after stalking. At mid, Ammar freezes his flag on the 3rd cast. He runs forward to spear an incoming scorer to intercept the pass. Then he runs the flag under his base. With less than 2 minutes on the clock, he uses his bands to survive long enough to eat into the timer before safing it. The game ends with Ammar's team winning 2-1. Thanks for the submission. At number 5, we have Dan, defensive maging in a 5v5. Dan freezes 2 scorers on his spawn. Both are refrozen and one is killed. And then the other. Dan runs to mid to assist the score. He is able to Cade and tend mid to prevent the Zamorak team from getting through, as his own score makes it through South Rocks. That will be a score. Dan freezes his own flag on 3rd floor. He waits down spawn to spear his flag, and then refreezes it, and an off mage. Dan freezes his flag on ground, but by now it does not matter, as his team has won 3-2. Thanks for the play. Number 4, we have Tank, maging in a 5v5. Tank freezes his flag in supply. He grabs Cade's and Cade's intends to prevent his flag from going under, as it is unfrozen. Tank comes up mid and gets the call that his flag is running towards South Rocks. He freezes his flag on the first stone, and he sets 3 Cades around the last stone. Tank is able to refreeze his flag on the last stone. Then he freezes another scorer away. Tank spears the flag and is able to refreeze off of rocks. After spearing an incoming scorer, Tank intercepts the pass with a right click. Tank equips his splash gear and gets a splash to make it to South Rocks. Meanwhile, Tank's teammate scores. Then, the Saradomin flag is saved. With less than 30 seconds remaining on the clock, that will be a win for Tank's team. Thanks for the submission. At number 3, we have Slayer scoring in a 6v6. Slayer is around back at mid and sets and tends off ladder to get down with the mage behind. He is able to collapse the tunnel on his own flag after he crosses, for the safe. Slayer survives the freeze in his supply and gets a splash to score after a mage is frozen. Slayer restocks and returns to score from North Rocks. He blows a Cade to get up spawn, and then one wide to get up 3rd floor. Slayer is frozen on 4th floor stairs with the flag. He lets his scorer take it. His scorer is able to run mid and cuts under to go all the way. Slayer spears both a mage and his own flag. He and his scorer are frozen on spawn, but Slayer is able to heal. The flag is scored. His own flag is frozen on his ground and saved, resulting in Slayer's team being up 2-1. Thanks for sharing this play. Number 2 is the perspective of a PK defender in a 6v6. They are running to assist the score. As his score is unfrozen, he begins setting Cades to block potential casts and ranged attacks. As his score is unfrozen again, he sets a Cade to keep a mage behind and spears an opposing score ahead to prevent them from delaying his score. His score is able to survive another freeze with some assistance and scores. He restocks. On spawn, he anticipates his flag coming down, but his mage freezes up. Then he begins to pull a mage back on spawn with Cades. He is frozen by the mage, but is able to suicide for a long immunity. Meanwhile, his own mage is able to kill their flag on 3rd floor for the safe. He uses his last Cade to tend exit stairs after his flag comes down spawn. He spears at back ladder to allow his mage to catch up. He restocks and watches under, and his mage freezes their flag heading towards small door. The score is low from earlier damage, so he begins to set Cades to keep the other offense away, as the flag is expectedly killed. The opposing mage is refrozen, and an attempt to delay the safe ensues. In the number 1 spot this month, we have Dr. Mikey scoring in a 6v6. He kills the Zamorak flag on North Rocks to force the safe. At small door, Mikey right-click blows 2 Cades and is up spawn. Doing so allows his own mage to catch up and freeze their flag on spawn as Mikey moves up for the Zamorak flag with a couple splashes. Mikey buckets and blows exit stairs to get down ground. He navigates around Cades, running toward mid, getting numerous splashes. He decides to stay up mid as a mage is dealt with. That is a score. His score is able to rebound and gets a breakaway through mid. And Mikey and his other scorer run to rebound from under. Mikey spears a mage and buckets and blows through wide on spawn. He spears the mage again and blows to get up third floor. He goes around back as the PK 10's ahead. Mikey's scorer gets down ground with a flag. They are frozen and Mikey spears the PK and grabs the pass. Mikey avoids casts, assisted by his other scorer ZGSing the mage to allow him to run toward North Rocks. However, Mikey is frozen on the first stone. Surviving the freeze, he runs back toward mid with 3 of the Zamorak team chasing. He cuts under and collapses behind. He also passes to his scorer, who has more bands. Mikey's scorer is able to score. With less than a minute on the clock and both flags saved, that will be a tie. Mikey's team has come back from a 3-point deficit. Thanks for the submission. Hopefully you all enjoyed CWC top plays. Thanks to those who have supported the content. To summarize the year, a viewer-picked top 10 video will be created. If you would like to vote for your favorite plays of the year, join the Discord server in the description. Thank you all for watching.